Okay. So we're gonna aim today for inside positioning. Like when I'm on his inside and I don't let him get his inside position, so it's easier for him to drive me or have a connection to my legs, hips and torso. It's easier when you are on the inside because you are closer to your opponent to get his legs, his hips, his torso, or his head, okay? Our first 2-minute round, there's not gonna be a role of attack and defense. 2 constraints we're gonna have in our first rounds. We can move however we want. The only 2 constraints we got is like, we cannot maintain locked hands, so our hands will never be locked. So it's easier to be more mobile. And also, I don't want you to go back when you're losing position. I want you to defend your position. Imagine that when you got inside control, you have more options, so you are the aggressor, okay? This doesn't mean that you cannot defend with inside control or that all the times you are active. But imagine today that we said we don't go back, we don't make tactical decisions, that when you got inside control, you are the attacker and he's the defender. So from now on, every minute is gonna be 2 minutes for me, 2 minutes for him, 2 minutes for me attack, 2 minutes for him attack, okay? When I attack, we start from this position, but we can change it. Okay, I can go to underhooks, I can control him. Now, my point is like, he gives me inside control and his constraint is like, he cannot get inside control. Even if he does it by mistake, like blocking me, he let me get it again. He let me go to his head, he let me get an underhook. So our battle starts and ends with me having the inside control and then 2 minutes him having the inside control, okay? My goal now is to move him by my own will. What I mean by that is like when we start, I try to move him and try to bring his legs and torso close to me so it's easier for me to be the aggressor and maintain positioning, okay? I'm not allowed to touch my knees on the floor. I'm not allowed yet to go on his back or make any attacks. For 2 minutes, I want you to make your opponent step as more as you can, okay? The most important thing when you fight standing is like, whoop. You see now, he's cross-stepping, I'm closer to his legs when I push and pull all the time. I snap down, I pull. You see, I'm much closer to his legs. I don't want you to touch your legs, but I want you to feel like he tries to not step and maintain his distance, and you try to break the distance without touching his legs. Okay, so now Panagiotis is going to do the attack. I'm going to stay on the inside. You try to not make him step, okay? I try to use small steps, so I'm defending like this. I'm not taking inside position. On the other hand, when I'm attacking, I try to create for him small cross steps. You see, every time I pull and push at the same time, I create small cross steps. The better my opponent is, the smaller will be the cross step. The smaller the cross step, the smaller the gap for me to shoot, okay? So try to create movement, okay? This is it. So 2 minutes for me attack, 2 minutes for my opponent. So his first line of defense is constrained, he's destroyed. Second line of defense, it's his head. Third one, it's his legs. So when I would see Panagiotis move me around, like, okay, he moves me left and then he pushes me, I cross step. I would put my head here. He has inside position. Now, when he pulls me, it's easy for me to follow. When he pushes me, I break his push. Now, maybe he drives me there. I would follow. So it's very important for you, you have an opponent that outbases you and you always find your rhythm. Imagine like it was a game with grips and we said like you need double sleeves and the other guy is breaking your grips. I know you can change your technique, but the game is that. So don't disengage, don't put people down. The point is for the defenders to start reacting with their head, with their legs, and the attackers that they have the most difficult thing for me when you wrestle, full-time inside control, to start changing from collar ties to underhooks, turning, pushing. So try to move your opponent the way you want, not the way he moves. if I'll tell you to push or pull something, it will be this way. If you over pull, if you over commit in pulling someone, it's easier to go down, right? And if you over push, it's easier to go back. So when you're pulling someone or pushing someone, try always to have your kilos between your legs and don't spread too much your legs. So you keep your kilos maintained, because then going back and forth is difficult. Okay, you feel strong here, but if you start losing base here, it's crap, okay? So I think the idea with a box, having a box between you and moving this box, it's easier to get when you're defending. So now we start real defense and real offense, okay? So now our goal to stop the fight and win and start again is, first one, keep your hand for more than 3 seconds or lift the leg with one hand, okay? Lift the leg with one hand. You cannot use 2 hands at all times. You cannot connect your hands at all times, okay? It will be difficult at the beginning, but you will get the point. You will see what I mean, okay? So, one win for me is this one. I return to inside control. The other win for me is go on his back. So I fight for these 2 variations, okay? I start the fight and I try to make him step in a way. 1, 2, 3, win for me. I cannot change. Imagine that when you touch a leg, he's gonna pull it. Then, pull it. Or you put him down, go on his back. This is a good idea. Or you change the leg. When he pulls back, whoop, one hand. Okay? So I can be single-handed and he delivers me back the inside position. Okay? When he gets outside position, but he's taller and he's pushing me away, like keeping me in distance. Like if we said his first line of defense is his hands, right? The obvious thing that it's not wrong, is to go for an arm drag. But still, the other hand on my shoulder needs to be cleared if I go for an arm drag. So it gets to be technical and timing. What it will be much easier if I get inside position and he's pulling me away is cut the corner and take an underhook. Either hand is good for me, okay? So what I would try if this is happening is like cutting the corner, getting an underhook, okay? If I disengage and he keep coming in front, he wins, okay? You can make small step, but not break connection, okay? This one is the 2 constraints we got. This one doesn't go down, and I don't go back, okay? So now, there's no aggressor or defender. We play exactly the same game without having aggressor or defender. We give our hands and we try to maintain inside position. This was our first step. Make him step, get a leg or get a leg without going back. You can trick, you can leave hands, you cannot disengage. Okay? Of course you can, but it's gonna be cheating, okay? You're gonna go on the sidelines of the game, okay? It's up to you how you want to fight. So what you want is inside position, make him step, touch the leg, win. You can touch the leg without having inside position, of course, if you can do it. If you can lift the leg without getting your hands, it's fine too. Okay, got it? So it's the whole games combined. he gains confidence that in every small battle you lose, in every small grip, imagine guard, in every small grip you lose, you go back. So it's very important to stand your ground and get inside position, move him involuntarily, how you want, okay? So if you got questions or in English or in Greek, I can answer, I think I can. This would take time for me in defending better. This will steal my time in defending. Defending is a very good asset of the game. Being good in defense, it's a great asset in countering.